Hi, I'm Ken Martin, PGA member certified in instruction and general management, also Impact Zone Master Instructor. I wanted to talk a little bit about playing golf and working in the business. I got my start way back in 1981 and actually played a lot of tournament golf before I actually got involved in PGA membership. I started off playing a lot of tournaments that were small state opens, things like the Mass Open, the Vermont Open, got up into Canada, played the Dakotas Tour, working my way all the way from the Dakotas to Wyoming, Kansas, Colorado, Arizona, playing mini tour events and state opens. And after a couple of years of that, trying to support myself, I found that I actually needed a job in order to keep things going. And what happened was I got involved working as an apprentice at Moon Valley Country Club in Arizona. And that introduced me to the PGA of America and working in the business as a golf professional. My passion's always been in playing, but what I found was that the PGA offered a lot of tournaments for me to continue my passion, as well as earn a nice living doing something that I enjoyed. I gravitated towards teaching, and along the way I had an opportunity to teach in several different sections, including the Arizona section, Southwest section, Colorado section, North Texas, had a chance to go to Germany to teach golf, as well as the Carolinas section and now the South Florida section. And all along I've had a chance to play tournaments to the point that I actually had an opportunity to qualify for the PGA Championship, actually the Senior PGA Championship, 2 times, both last year and the year before. My first opportunity, I had a great time. I played at Valhalla and was able to make the cut. One of the few PGA members that made the cut during that event. And this last year, I actually played at Harbor Shores and did quite well. I struggled a little bit in the early going, weather-wise, and it came down to the last 2, actually 3 holes where my caddy and I felt that I probably needed to make a birdie or 2, and I was able to birdie the last 2 holes, and it looked like I was going to make the cut right on the number. But the way the numbers fell and the way golf can be, I ended up missing it by 1. So that was a disappointment from the standpoint of being able to see the weekend, but it was a great opportunity to be able to play with some of the best players in the world, and the majority of them being players that I idolized all while I was growing up, the likes of Tom Watson and Ben Crenshaw in particular. So I mention this because now at 54, I've had an opportunity through golf to pursue my dream both in playing and in education. So hope springs eternal and the future looks bright. Thanks.